All right, welcome back, guys.
Welcome back.
We only got 2 more races to go, and as you may have guessed, they are hard.
Yes.
So Ernie wants to pick a faster character. Actually, Linda's really fast too.
Linda?
Yeah.
The spoiled brat?
Yeah.
Of the bunch?
But Tommy is somehow the fastest.
Ooh. Well, because he's the fattest.
I guess because he weighs the
more.
most. Yeah.
I mean, it's basic.
Yeah.
It's basic
gravity
physics.
science, right? Yeah. Don't skip the cutscene, by the way.
Why would I do that?
Just a little reminder.
It's the first time we're watching this.
This is the first time
This
we're
is the
recording.
first time we've ever watched this. Why would I skip it?
We didn't mess up a recording or anything.
Steve messed up a recording.
We messed up a recording. But
I guess I'll just skip this. Oh wait.
No. I was gonna say
Uh-oh.
it's football night or day or something.
Yes, it's football day. Yes, it's football day. That's the
Nice.
music they play.
Yeah, I'll put something up on the screen for that. Put a nice little graphic. Football day. But if you hear screaming or yelling or shouting, no one's being raped. It's just football.
Except this game. No,
Yeah.
okay.
So that's it. That was my introduction. Let's get on with it.
Let's get it on.
Or
as they say in boxing.
Or as Damien says, let's battle.
Oh, you
Am I
timed
right?
that perfectly.
Am I right? Let's get into this. Don't forget to boost, Ernie.
I'm going to try to make it happen this time. Ready?
Go. Yeah, let's do it.
Go. Look at her. Go, dude. Oh, shoot. She is fast.
Yeah. She's also 10 years old and has big bazongas somehow.
Steve,
so,
that's not something that our audience needs to hear.
Mm-hmm. Maybe that's what... Oh, it weighs her down.
What do you mean?
Like Tommy.
Oh, my God.
And
stop.
it makes her move faster.
Stop.
I'm going to put a picture up on... I'm going to put a picture up on the screen just so everyone cannot accuse me of malpractice or malinformation.
Malpractice, Steve?
Yeah. That is from the instruction booklet, okay? And I'm just going to show you that picture and...
Show them that picture.
Yeah, you judge it off of that. There is a shortcut right there that we don't know how to get. Did you see it?
Yes.
Okay. So, just for future reference.
Good!
If you want to try and get on in there.
Oh, damn!
A little bit too early.
Okay, too early, right?
Yeah. I would say, like, when you see it and it's white, just crouch. And then once it starts blinking, wait like a split second and jump.
Damn. Oh, that's perfect!
It's a little bit better, actually, because that turns pretty hard. Okay, maybe that's not so good.
This game is so broken sometimes.
You're going to get that?
Yeah, I might get it. I might as well. So
Oh, shit, you got it.
Yeah, I told you I'm good at the grind, dude.
Yeah, I can't do that. There's been like
What do you think of me, man? What's the grind king over here? I used to play Tony Hawk all the time.
So did
Slap
I.
of the base.
So did I. Go to the right.
I'm going to the right. You know what sucks about Linda?
What?
She can't turn to save her life.
Yeah, I did read that, actually, that her turns are really bad. The instruction booklet had all this stuff.
Right there.
And I don't have it, but I looked up a scan of it. Because I thought, hey, wouldn't it be cool if I...
Oh my goodness! Alright, everybody gets the frying pan then.
If I drew them, you know... Like, because there's no art for snowboard kids.
That's dumb.
Nobody likes this game, so I thought...
There should be a lot of art for this game. That's right, get behind me. Get me behind me.
It actually has like...
What?
Oh my god!
What just happened, dude? I had him ghosted and everything. Dude, that is so dumb.
That is fucking ridiculous.
Oh my gosh, he timed that perfectly
that is
too.
The upset, dude.
Oh my gosh, dude.
That was pretty crazy.
What the hell? That was not supposed to happen, everybody.
The instruction book actually has like these little comic books in them, which is pretty neat.
Well,
you know what's cool actually? I was looking for scans of the instruction booklet, and I found this website, which I forgot. Hopefully I...
Throw it up on the screen. It's not just Giant Bomb, is it? Because Giant Bomb usually has a bunch of...
They do. They have a huge archive of art for like video game assets and stuff like that, which is really cool. I remember like when I was doing like stick art for people, like arcade stick art.
Yeah.
People would always want like Capcom characters, and they have like a huge library of Capcom characters like cut out that you can just use.
I think a lot of people use Pinterest now. I mean, I don't want to say.
I don't know. Sure.
No, Pinterest is like for people who draw a lot.
For drawers.
For drawers.
For drawers that are in a giant wardrobe.
Have you ever noticed some people say that?
Yeah.
Opposed to underwear.
Yeah. What?
Drawers.
Draws?
Yeah.
You mean draws?
I don't.
Draws. Where are my draws at? My lucky draws.
That's exclusively from the Fresh Prince.
Fuck. You made me forget what I was saying. Okay, that website, whatever. They have like,
Oh.
yeah. See, it's tough. They have
All right. Well, I usually make it. I'm just saying.
They have like all this old like Nintendo Power like
Why am I getting ghosted?
insert.
I'm so far behind. Sorry.
No, fuck you now. You don't get to hear it. They have all these cool Nintendo Power like inserts and stuff. And remember how sometimes Nintendo Power would have different things wrapped around the cover?
Yeah.
Like paper like covers that would say like, hey, this is your last issue or something, or like renew. They have those on there, which is like, why the fuck would anybody keep this and scan it, right? But it's just cool to look at.
Somebody archived everything.
Yeah.
And I hope everybody knows that Nintendo Power has now been archived indefinitely on the internet.
Where?
You can actually like see every issue of Nintendo Power. You can just look it up Nintendo Power articles and you can see all of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's like,
but like
digital,
scans?
Yeah. No. It's scans. But it's all the digital pages. Like you can go through
awesome.
any issue.
I love looking at that stuff.
I like looking at the April Fool's ones. Those are always fun.
April Fool's one?
Yeah, they always have like April Fool's stuff.
Okay. I do remember, I know it's not even... Oh, wait! I think I do know what you're talking about. But I remember Game Informer, or GamePro, I think it was, doing them. And they would have, like, fake gamer news.
Yeah.
And it would only be, like, a small section inside of the magazine or something.
Yeah, it was called Game and Farce.
Yeah. I remember that.
See?
Terrible magazine, but, you know.
Really? No, I like
Game Informer?
No, I like Game Informer. Comes free all the time.
I think the reviews were crap.
Yeah, they were definitely crap.
The
But
reviews
it's because they were part of GameStop at that point. And
the
like,
reviews
we
were
really need you to sell this game to everybody.
Yeah, the reviews were basically like any Call of Duty gets fucking 10 out of 10.
Well,
Any fucking...
That's just how things go now.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, Call of Duty is like not really my game.
Yeah, but
I did hear that people apparently enjoy the new Blackout mode.
Which is what exactly?
It's Battle Royale.
It's just Fortnite.
Yeah, it is. But there's no crafting, and it's more like PUBG, I guess.
Okay.
And I don't know. Like, Call of Duty is just one of those things where it's like people are just like, Infinite Warfare, fuck Infinite Warfare. I'm never buying Call of Duty, and I'm next one. Sure enough, they're right there playing Blackout. So it's like they're always gonna be here. Just I can't do anything about it. What am I? I'm gonna hate on it. Real original hating on Call of Duty. Like just.
Well, I hate it. Does that make me not original?
Do you actually hate it? Though,
I do actually hate it.
Or do you just not? Do you just not play it?
No, it's more of a case of like I really don't like it because the stuff about it is very unoriginal. Damn, I could have beaten him, dude.
You could have beaten him. Oh, all right, let me see it.
Damn it! This game is being so furious.
Let me give it a shot. Let's give it a shot.
My problems with Call of Duty is it's whatever. None of the games are very original. Like if you told me to play Black Ops 1 through 3 or anything like that, I could be dropped into any of them and I could play it. It's no problem. They just kind of adapt whatever's popular at the time. Zombies were a thing at one point, so they were like all zombies.
Yeah.
Nazi zombies, and now it's like, dude, in this other game, in Halo Wars, you could fucking like do double jumps and you could get armor and you could get all this cool stuff and they're like, fuck it, we'll do that. Our guys now have exoskeletons and shit. And they're just, it's not even a military game. It's just some futuristic fucking BS type of game.
I mean, ideally that's what you want, right? I mean, not the cop.
No, it's just, it's
not
stealing.
Like,
it's
not just like...
No, it's because it's just stealing another game's identity and now they're doing Battle Royale. What do you think that is? It's fucking Fortnite.
That's true. I meant more like... Ideally, wouldn't you want the game to just change and not be the same?
But of course you do, but you want it to be something original.
Yeah.
You don't want it to just be the same game that everybody else is playing, but you're just your version of it.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what I'm upset about.
I mean, I don't partake in these FPS games.
That's not true.
Overwatch doesn't count.
Why doesn't it count? It's an FPS.
Because it's not really an FPS. There's hero abilities and stuff, and not every character has a gun. Like,
dude, why didn't you rock him?
I should have, but you were fucking distracted.
Oh yes.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, Steve. Fuck you.
Like Reinhardt is FPS. Is that what you would say? Because it's not.
It's still first person.
It's not.
He has a projectile that he can throw.
He has one, but not all characters have guns.
All right, but I'm telling you, like,
It's
yes,
not.
it's not it's not a standard one. No, I get it, but it still falls into the category. You know?
I don't think it does.
Because hero abilities is what, like, you can get something attuned to that in Call of Duty. Like, everybody has abilities that they can activate.
No, right. I mean, obviously, like, yeah, genre-wise, it's like, it's a fucking shooter. I get that. But, like, I just say, like, fuck, me personally, I would call it something else. You fucking, just because you're on the cover of the goddamn box, that's why you go first. I don't know.
I mean, if you don't want to classify that because FPSs have a bad annotation.
I said if it's genre-wise, yeah, of course it's an FPS. But I'm saying, like, it doesn't really feel like one. Not like a traditional one, anyway. It feels a lot different. There's a lot more depth to it. There's unique interactions with things. Whereas, like, I don't know, like, I was playing, I told you guys I was trying to play CSGO for a while. Just because I had never played, like, a game like that. Like, what the fuck?
I think somebody else had it.
Did it, like, reflected back at me or something? Because I used to try and play Counter-Strike when I was little, but I wasn't very good at it, so I was like, oh, this is my chance to redeem myself. And I was like, man, this is boring. I don't really like it.
It is pretty boring.
I mean,
but you just play it because, like, it's not about... It's like one of those games where it's not about the game itself, because the game itself is very rudimentary. It's more about, you know, the fact that you're playing with your friends and you're having a good time, which is more of what Call of Duty is to me. It's more about that, because I swear it's I can play that game over and over and over again. Mm-hmm. I get that it's fun, but the only reason it's fun is because you're playing with your friends. Like, I used to play Rainbow Six Siege.
I heard that game has abilities and stuff.
It does. It has a lot of different... Like, every character you have has a specific thing that they do. But it's more... And this is the reason I like that game as opposed to Call of Duty. Is like, oh, this person can use, like, this technology to detect heartbeats. So you want that person on your team. Like, everybody brings something to the table. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And you're all leveled up, right? So that you level up, but that really doesn't have a consequence on the actual game. Like, what you do is based on which character you get. And only one of those characters... I believe you can only have one of those characters at a time. So you can't just have a team full of, like, you know, McCrees or anything like that. You have to... Everybody gets to pick one person. And you all have access to all those...
Like, hero-wise.
Yeah, hero-wise. So, the lady that I like, her name is Ash. Mm-hmm. She has a grenade launcher, but it's only utilized for destroying doors.
Okay.
And that's the great part, because so you could start the game and you could just open doors so people can sneak in somewhere, or you can open doors so people think that's where you're going to go.
Oh, I see,
and then you got different weapons that you can use. Some are more long range. Some are you can
see, that sounds
you can really adapt yourself to be really functional for the team.
That's cool. I mean, that's why that's kind of like how Overwatch is. It's like, even if you're not shooting, there's other classes that are... Fuck,
that was a nice dodge.
That are useful, and you can be useful in other ways, even if you're not good at just the actual FPS part of it, you know?
And that's what I like about Siege. Yes. It's way more of a... It's way more of a team game. Like, if you're not on TeamSpeak, you're never going to beat it. You know, it has well, whatever they call it, chat or whatever. You're never going to beat it, because you need to know... Like, when you die, mm-hmm. you're allowed to look at the cameras in the building. So you can still talk to your team.
Oh, that's cool.
You know, but the other team can take out the cameras if they want to. Or, if they haven't, if they don't want to waste their time with it, they could just be like, hey, they're in the hallway, they're in the blah, 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 and they can still talk to you.
Right.
You know, and depending on whether you're terrorist or hero, it depends what characters you have access to. So they're not all the same in terms of, like, who is... Oh, my God. I can't believe we were this close.
Why are you jinxing it, dude? I'm not done yet.
Look.
Just stop for a second, okay? Just stop. Fuck, I'm done.
Yeah.
All right.
Because not only like, I was like, damn, maybe he can, like, even if he gets hit, he's still got the frying pan that'll slow everybody down.
Mm-hmm. I probably should have held it.
You got
I got Gugats.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I got Gugats.
I don't know what that means. So I probably couldn't use it. Fuck, dude.
You finished.
That was a close one.
Yeah, you could have...
Oh my god. How much time do we have left? Fuck this, god damn it, dude. Let me try one more time. This piece of shit.
But yeah, that game is way because the single player modes suck on it.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's Lone Wolf where you're supposed to go through and kill all the terrorists in a building, or you're supposed to like find the hostage and hold out. It's just not as fun if you're not playing with a group of people that have like all these different abilities. And like I said before, if you're trying to defend, if you're one of the like terrorist takers or whatever, there's different people for that side too. So it's great. Like it depends if you're playing offense or defense, it's different people.
Okay.
It's great.
That is kind of. That's weird, actually. I did. Why? I guess they don't want to copy them, but it's like that'd be interesting if Overwatch did that. Where it's like if you're on defense, maybe you only have Hanzo and Junkrat and Mei and like the characters that were considered defense
Well, they've
before.
done things like it where you're limited to these 4, and then these other people are
only in those story mode things.
Yeah,
not like
exactly.
not like for real.
For reals.
When I say for real, I mean like there's not like a real game mode like that.
Oh my god! I thought you were already clearly off the jump. I don't know how that hit you.
I'm gonna use this right when we get to the lift.
That's a good idea. See, that's why Call of Duty pisses me off, because it's just if you want to go lone wolf, go for it, you know. And there's always somebody who, as soon as you get a certain thing.
There was another one our nephew used to play called Hardline. What was that? That wasn't Call of Duty?
No, that was Battlefield.
Oh, there's a lot of fucking FPS games, dude.
Yeah, and that one was not that great either.
Yeah, I guess not.
It had to do with like drug cartels and stuff.
He loved it though. He was fucking.
I'm sure he did. He seems to love like any FPS that lets him buy stuff. Cause like he was into Fortnite for a while. He was into. Then he was into this. So I mean,
I know.
It makes sense.
You know what's insane too is like how. I don't think he's like embarrassed to play Fortnite, but he's definitely like man, everyone plays that shit now, and like he.
This last year, I just heard it on the radio the other day that it's the highest grossing free to play game.
Of course.
And I was like, what is the second one? The second one's got to be like one of these, like Overwatch or something like that, and it wasn't. But then I realized, oh, it's free to play. Mm-hmm. It has to be that classification. One of the top one was in the top 5 was Pokemon Go.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And I was like, that's so dumb. I'm sorry, but the second one was something I've never heard of. It's called Dungeon Fighter. And it's essentially a it was essentially a Street Fighter clone, but a Street Fighter like.
I think I've seen that actually. There was a year at Comic-Con where it was on our bags. It was called like I don't know if it's the same game, but it's Dungeon Fighter Online.
Yeah, that's it. The second one.
You know, it's because it's like you go.
What? You clearly jumped over that.
I guess I couldn't. Maybe that's one of the ones you can't. I was gonna say I think
it would just be bullshit.
There's like certain parts of the world where games are just fucking like they have like a whole scene for it, so that you know. That's it.
But I'm just
like that's it. Like you have a whole country dedicated to playing this one game, and they're gonna.
I mean, does that surprise you?
What? No, I mean, that's fine. I don't really care about stats like that. Like, I don't know. Like Pokemon Go, I know people are gonna play that shit even though it's not even a real game.
Oh my god.
What?
No, I'm thinking about so.
Ernie's literally just on his phone.
No. I was trying to look up the list so I can give you another one, but I hate these stories about like in other countries, like not third world countries, but like just other countries that are not America. These places where they have like internet cafes, and I've heard of people dying in them.
What?
Because they overplay.
What the fuck?
You've never heard that before?
No.
They'll just like. He's like, yeah, he collapsed at the internet cafe. Apparently, he got kicked out of his house and blah blah blah.
I heard this one story about this guy that was boosting people's accounts, which is basically, if you don't know what that is, I shouldn't really say.
You really should have.
Boosting an account means just somebody else plays on your account while you're not playing.
Yeah. No, I've heard that.
He was doing that for like to make his living, I guess.
Yeah.
And he was like. He was just basically at an internet cafe in Korea for like fucking like 26 hours a day. So like,
I mean, people used to do that for like farming games too. There was like the person who used to do that for This is really dating myself, but like, you know, remember Farmville?
Yeah.
On what was it? It was Facebook, right?
Yeah.
That was a game. People used to like go and be like, "I'll harvest your plants and everything for Facebook dollars."
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was like, but seriously? I never picked up Farmville, and I'm sure it's like addicting, like everybody says, but I don't know. That game was always kind of. It's like Harvest Moon without the storyline or the cuteness of everything.
It's like a shitty version of Harvest Moon.
Yeah. Well, you know, I've only ever played one version of Harvest Moon, and I've tried ever since to try to, you know, play it again. But man, I the only one I ever played was the one for N64, and it was the only one that I liked.
You'd probably like Stardew Valley.
No, I have. I played it for a little bit. I didn't go very far in that game.
I got to the point where like my character got married.
That game doesn't end, does it?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I was like, can you beat it or what happens?
I don't think you can beat that
I was
game.
like, because I don't want to play this shit anymore.
Oh, shoot.
Like, oh fuck. What is that? That's giving me a fucking heart attack.
I think Damien's right behind you, so he's
I know,
the one shooting at you.
But my mentality is that like this dude can only get rocks at this point, right? Because he's in second place. So I don't.
Yeah, but wait for it. Don't.
Yeah,
use it
I'm not.
Now you use it now and just rock it towards the end. Oh my gosh! How?
Dude.
How?
Dude, he's too. That is fucking illegal. He's too fast.
Oh my god!
Jesus Christ. Well,
I hate this game so much now.
It seems like I have wasted everybody's time. I'm sorry. Fuck, dude. I thought I was gonna beat him. I was so confident. That ghost fucked me up.
It was supposed to slow him down too, but it didn't look like it did.
God, fucking damn. All right. I guess we'll see you guys next time.
See you next time, guys.